Microtech OTF. When you think of OTFs, you probably do think of Microtech. They are one of the leaders in the OTF field, if you will. And one of the most well-known, I guess, really. This is the Glykon, and here is the part number if you are so interested, and it almost focuses. They come in nice packaging. You got some paperwork here, and it comes in a plastic bag inside of a nice foam, box. I like their packaging. I think it works, and yeah, there you go. So the Glykon, this is one I am not super familiar with, and you may not be either. It has an interesting couple of things. It is a reversible pocket clip with a see-through hole here, 3D milled pocket clip that actually doesn't work very well for me and my jeans. I'm not trying to be picky, but when I have to force it to go into my pocket, because there is like seriously, I am going to rip my finger off trying to get any flex out of this pocket clip. It just, it's a no-go for me. Now I have another Microtech Combat Triodon here with me also, just for reference. There is some flex on this one. So it does go in and out of the pocket a bit easier. There's not a lot of flex. But here, there's seriously, guys. Oh, there you go. I got a little bit. That's too much. But you can reverse it. Look at my finger. Come on, man. You can reverse the pocket clip if you so choose. I don't know. That's a T20 Torx, maybe. I don't know. I don't really care. But since we're zoomed in, you have a nice two-tone finish. Now, what's interesting on this one is it has a patent pending tri-way lock. So you have a left fire button, a right fire button, and a top fire button, if you will. Now, they are all just one. It might just be one piece of metal. That I don't know. I haven't taken this apart, so I can't comment on that piece. But there is a lot of tension to open this. I don't know. You can't really. I cannot really fire it with one finger. I mean, I guess I can. Retracting it with just my thumb is tough. You probably aren't going to be able to do it like this. Why would you want to? But you can fire it, and you can retract it like an access lock, if you will, with both fingers. Relatively easy there. Okay, quick look at the blade. This is a modified bayonet blade, they call it. Good thing I looked it up, because I would have called it a Tonto blade, but that's just me. M390, got some oil and stuff on here. There's a brand new knife that was sent in straight from the retailer they bought it from, and it ends up having to go down to another country. I actually do have to disassemble it so we can ship it to that country. So, yeah, that's always fun. But it's a good-looking knife with a very poor pocket clip, in my opinion. There is a little bit of blade play, which is normal with an OTF. The fire button is a little uncomfortable for me. If we kind of compare that with the Combat Triodon, it's a very similar shape and design, but for some reason, the Glykon is a little bit more uncomfortable than the Combat Triodon. Partially because I think the Combat Triodon has much less tension on the springs, so it is much easier to activate. Okay? A little bit different sizing, but that's all right. I still need to film this too, so you might see a video on this, like maybe the day after you're watching this one. I don't know. I got a couple things I got to bust out today in the filming world. Some specs here: 5 1/4 inches closed, 8 7/8 overall with a 3.67 inch blade. 3.67, not 3.6 or 7. M390, as I mentioned, behind the edge, you have 0.011 and a little bit thicker up here at the tip at 0.015. I think it's a cool knife. I can't stand the pocket clip. I don't love the tri-way lock because I just don't know that it's really usable because it is a bit tough to retract it. So I don't know the point of trying to do the tri-way lock. If you guys know, make your comments and or your thoughts down below because I would love to hear. I do also have a TACCOM that I own. This is MagnaCut they sent me. Pretty cool. This one's like, I don't know, $190 or something like that. It's way more off-center than, well, is it really? It feels like it's way more off-center, the blade, which bugs me. Now, I know OTFs are generally off-center, the blades. And a little bit is okay, but the TACCOM just seems like it's much farther off-center than the Microtech. But that could just be my mind. So, couple of quick size comparisons. How about with the Combat Trudon, since it is right here? The Sharpie, because, well, that's what we do here, okay? Here are the Spyderco Delica and the Kubi with what I call a Tonto blade, which I guess is a little bit different than the modified bayonet of the Microtech. I guess the Tonto is much more pronounced, where this one is at a different angle. So I guess I would, yeah, I get by that. It's different, not a Tonto. Okay, sure. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I will put in the corner here a Microtech playlist and or an automatic knife playlist. I think I have 2 playlists. You'll get them both. Thanks for watching. Come back and see me again, and let me know your thoughts.